Health is the default, and this is really important because you are enough. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Dr. K's Sunday Special. I want you to first imagine the perfect version of you. Pick a point in time, maybe 1 year from now, when you just have everything figured out. You're as healthy as you can possibly be, you have amazing relationships, and ultimately you just feel at ease and in control of your life. And what I'm about to show you is what I'm calling the perfect day, and it's the way that I feel if we add in a little bit of structure and a little bit of routine into our day-to-day lives, it can make a big difference on reducing the overall workflow stress that happens in our day-to-day lives, making things a little bit more calm, but also adding some structure so that you can become more productive and ultimately get more things done throughout the day without sacrificing your health. And so I want to show you 3 main things that constitute the perfect day. And the first one is simple. It's got to be a simple design. It's got to be something very easily implemented on a day-to-day basis. And the simple design that I'm recommending is a 3-pronged approach, just like your favorite movie. It has a beginning, it has a middle, and it has an end. I think you'd be shocked to find out that most people go through life waking up every single day in the middle. They have no ease into their day. They have no morning routine set in place that allows them to wake up, to prioritize their health, to make sure that they get into the day in a nice, easy flow before diving into the body of the day, the middle of the day. And then at the end of the day, having an evening routine, that's the 3rd prong, having an evening routine that allows you to do essentially the reverse of the beginning of the day. Allows you to quiet your system down, allows you to recap the day to see if you've met your goals or not, and to ultimately quiet your mind and quiet your body so that you can get a good night's sleep so that you feel well rested the next day to wake up and start the 3-pronged approach again of a morning, a day, and an evening routine. So having a very simple design, something as easy as a beginning, middle, and an end to your day can make a huge difference. This is part 1 of a 4-part series. I'm going to go in detail, in depth, and show you the beginning, the middle, and the end of something that I might recommend that you add some structure and routine to your day. So definitely stick with me, follow up on those videos. In the next couple weeks, I'll be showing those. So for those of you that are looking to change your life and to constitute change, you've got 1 week now to take it easy, get your mind right, mentally prepare, because next week I'll be starting with the morning routine and then going into more detail. So you have a little bit of time off. But keep it simple. It doesn't have to be overly complex. It has to be something that you can ease into every single day. So if you make it too complicated, it's not going to happen for you. Number 2 of what constitutes the perfect day is consistency. So many of us think that Saturday is inherently different than a Tuesday. And I think the most successful people in this world have consistency, where whether it is a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a work day when you have to go into your 9 to 5, or whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday, days where people typically sleep in and take it easy, the consistency, if you can apply the perfect day, something so that at the end of every single day, whether it was a work day or a weekend, or whether you had things to do or not, at the end of the day, you can look back on that day and say, this was meaningful. I accomplished what I wanted to do, and I had some structure and routine so that I feel like I didn't lose the day. Consistency is going to be important. The perfect day is something that you can apply to 98% of your days, where truly vacations are when you take the break from life. Saturday doesn't mean that you take a break from life just because it's Saturday. So consistency is important. And number 3, the perfect day is going to have flexibility. And I know this seems counterintuitive because I just talked about consistency on how the perfect day should be repeated nonstop every single day. And that's true, but you have to have the realistic flexibility where life throws things at you that are so unpredictable. So don't get too caught up in the perfect day design that you lose sense of normalcy, that you don't fly off the handle if you have a little bit of inconsistency thrown in. Have the flexibility to apply the perfect day to the majority of your days. And maybe if you have some structure on the majority of your days, on those days where things just go haywire like life tends to do, they won't be so traumatic. they'll be much easier to handle because you'll have the consistency of the days when you are on. And so the perfect day is unique to everybody. It's not the idea of being so rigid that this is exactly what you have to fit into your day to be perfect. The perfect day is more of an idea. It's more of a mindset of having some structure and some routine to your day-to-day life so that no matter what the day throws at you, whether it's a 9-to-5 job or whether you have to wake up and go to your kids' soccer games on Saturdays, whatever the case is, you have some structure and some routine where when you stack together 365 of these days, the perfect day multiplies into the perfect life. And ultimately, if you start to put in a simple, consistent, and flexible design into your day, no doubt in my mind that either next week or next month, certainly in the next year, you will be one step closer to the more perfect you that you imagined at the beginning of the video. And so stick with me over the next couple weeks. I'm going to break down that morning, middle, and evening routines that I think if you start to implement a little bit of structure in, you'll have amazing results and you'll be so much healthier and happier and a more vibrant you. So thanks for joining. Until next week, this has been another episode of Dr. K's Sunday Special.